Hello, this is a 2 handicap game played on IGS between 4Q and 6Q, where white won by resignation. Actually, white was like 20 points ahead when black resigned towards the end. So this is a bit unpolite. When playing up to the neutral points, it's okay to finish up the game and count the score and face the result no matter what the difference is. But well, some people just like to play till the end and then resign instead of resigning 50 moves before. So it's somewhat a waste of time on both players to keep playing when you know there is no way to come back. Anyway, let's check the game. So Komoko, then approach the corner, approach another corner. White is speeding up the Fuseki like this, and it's quite normal for a handicap game. But being 2 handicap, which is close to even game, White has time to be more patient, so it's good enough to extend L3. Anyway, nothing wrong to attack another corner, and white could also attack the top left corner or try a Sansan invasion in one of the corners. This is quite common for a handicap 2 game. It's similar to even games, but R14 is fine. So black play the pincer. Black can consider to defend calm again, because when white extends on the right side, black can pincer the lower stone. When white defends the bottom side, then black can pincer the right stone. So either way, black gets to attack one of the stones. Also, black can be aggressive and attack p4 or p3 in order to prevent a shimari. But black decided to pincer the top right instantly. So here white goes in the corner, that's fine. White should consider the double approach. The Josekis can be more confusing for black. Well, the basic one, it's attach on the right side, where black has 3 stones against 1. Then Hane, cut, always cut where you can cut. Then white attaches in the corner, black captures a stone, and white simply fix the corner with the Sansan. Now black is Sente and can approach the lower right corner. So white played the simple way, Sansan. And here black made a mistake in a direction of play. Normally black should separate at R16. This is pretty much the only move because he's got the pincer in place at R12. So the Joseki will follow with a push, then extend. Here it's another common mistake that we often see in the mid-range Q level, where the players go for Hane instead of Nobi, and now white usually descends and cuts. And now the Joseki, it's much better for white. I mean, the result of this fight is better than the Joseki. So black should simply Nobi, then Hane, block, connect. Now there are 2 options, either connect solid or connect under. Then white extends, and the Joseki comes to an end, so black again can play away. But black decided to block the top side, and this is usually a move that black can choose when he's got the middle side extension in place, but here is not the case, so this is completely a wrong direction to play for black. White goes down S14, that's very good. That's the way to continue the Joseki. And now white punish black for going for a Moyo in the top when there is no middle side extension. So it's very good to jump inside at K17. Here black attacks from the left, but this is making the wall a little more meaningless when white extends for a base in front of the wall. So black should still attack from the right side, even if it's a bit more narrow than in the case where black has a stone at K16 or K17. It's still okay to extend 3 space from the wall. This way black will save some face, and white needs to extend to the left either 2 space or 3 space jump, and then other Josekis can follow here, for example this one. So black has a base on the right and protects the corner, induces the corner defense in the top left. This would be better for black. Playing H17, it's okay to develop the top left, but it's kind of detrimental for the top right corner because now all those stones are floating. So black jumps out to fix the wall somehow. Actually here, black can consider the cap move because white is not going to cut anyway. This is a trap. Also, if white plays here, black stays connected. And another option for black to make some I shape and defend the wall is to push first, then Hana in the corner, Atari once, Atari again. All these moves are forced and Sente, and then play a hanging connection, which is going to give some I shape in the top. Now the two white stones in the top are kinda thin, so white will jump out to fix them, and then black can block at S12 in center, threatening to kill the corner. So white either captures a stone or plays Kosumi on the first line in order to stay alive. Capturing the stone is very proper, so there are no more co-threats locally. And well, white got 3 points live, but black's formation is also safe because black can play moves like this in order to create eye shape on the spot. So this is an interesting or more effective sequence for black to make eye shape than simply jump out. Anyway, black was alert that his wall is not doing so well, so he jumped to fix it. Now white is happy to play away. Probably it's not really necessary to go for a sun invasion here. Just approach from the outside. If black double up, extend for a base. And usually black will double up when he's got an extension at h17. But he can also defend the corner with f17 or f16. But in this case, black feels a little bit over concentrated with h17 so close to the corner. So that is just fine for white. Anyway, sun invasion, black blocked this time the right way. But here actually the other block it's not bad either. If something like this happens, white will live in the corner, but black develops a nice moy on the left side. So anyway, black blocked d17 because he's got the extension at h17. But then the follow-up, it's not so great. He shouldn't play the Nobi. Here, it's better to go for the double Hane. Now, white can capture one stone, but black will keep the corner, and it's quite powerful. Then white can extend again or play other moves. L3, Shimari, attach d3. There are many good moves for white. Also, white can think about a way to attack the top right wall, either approaching r10 or think about the push and cut right away. That's maybe a bit too aggressive. Or first of all, simply go out with the two stones in the top, which is a tiny base, but then actually the black group is still under a lot of pressure, so black might add another stone to fix it. This would be a positive exchange for white. So black played the Nobi, then push couple of times, that's fine. Here the Hane it's a bit too much, simply Nobi, and now the position remains as it is, and then white plays away. Now on this Hane there's a little bit of Agi, so white can use the cut, which will come pretty soon. Hane in the top, this is not really necessary, but it's not bad, because when black defended, he's over concentrated, having the extension too close to his own wall, and the cut at c12 is still a problem, so that's fine. Now white jumps out, that's okay. Black plays a peep. This block is fine. And here, white missed an opportunity to force black into a squeeze. So first of all, white should block this way. Of course, black will cut in the top, but now, instead of playing Atari from behind and Atari again, which gets to the position in the game, white has a better option to play this kind of net, which is a loose move, and block here, then Atari from behind, Atari again, and now connect. So black ends up with a very heavy and ugly formation. This is the squeeze that it's really good for white, and it's all forced. So remember to block first. If black extends to the right or turns, white will connect. And now it feels strange for the top, it's like a peep instead of a cutting point. Then when black plays Atari, white will just turn and hurt the top stones more. So first things first, block, and then when when black cuts one way or the other, go for the squeeze. If black simply comes out this way, Atari again. Oh wait, this way it's a capture, sorry. So black always needs to capture, I mean to cut, or push and then cut. And now Atari from behind and Atari again. Yeah, so the actual game goes Hane, Tiger Mouth, black turns, then this block, and now push from behind. Now here, white can think of Keima. This Keima is setting up a capture, so black again has to go out. Or squeeze like this, Atari, go out with Atari, driving, and keep pushing in order to weaken the wall on the outside even more. But this is going to give a lot of territory in the middle. So a bit risky. Yeah, it's a pity white missed the squeeze. So go back to this. When block cut, white is not going to Atari from behind and push black ahead, but use the net and block, Atari, Atari again, and then connect. So white's position is very strong in the top, and black is still thin on the right. So now white is looking for I shape, but with this move it kind of hurts the corner, so it's better to push along. And again, well, black builds a lot in the top left, but white is already out with his group and puts pressure on the top right corner wall, and that's the compensation. Playing like this, it kind of hurts the corner, so black goes down, that's good. And instead of blocking like that, white should play S12. This shows more fighting spirit. Now here, black is supposed to get ahead with no B, but many times black will cut. On the cut, white will cross cut. Now, if black goes out, white captures a stone. If black extends here, white captures the other stone. If black plays Atari, white goes out, and then when black connects this stone, white will capture the one on top. And when black captures a stone like this, white Atari from behind and connects. So, this way, black just gets another weak group on the right side, and he still got the weak group in the top, and white is just splitting both groups, so it's good to go out like that. Playing R18 will just leave in the corner. So, black covers, that's a good move for black to surround the top, and now white has to leave. It's good enough for white to play M18. When black hane, block in center, and then push once. And the group is already alive in center. Playing this move, it's a little more dangerous. Black can hit the vital point. Now, when white plays this kind of move, black will double up here. So it's a bit more tricky. But this can actually live. Yeah, this is going to be a seki, but no points. Alright, and this time it can end up gote for white. So white still got the center life. Yeah, black shouldn't play Atari here. He's not going to kill the group anymore. So black is center right now, and it's actually proper for black to defend the left side or play a pincer on the bottom. Now black got gote, but at least the wall is connected. White cuts here, this is good, create some RG, then push. It's also possible to go up, because this is threatening the cut at d15, which is nasty, and the pressure on the left side. So when black protects here, just keep pressing and make white black very low on the left side. So the push, then hane, and now empty triangle. This is probably a misclick, because the shape point here is just hane. Hane is threatening to cut and capture two stones, so black needs to no-B. If black tries to cut and fight back, there is no time, because black has a problem on the left side. So black should always no-B here, and then white can make nice shape with a jump. And now white is still looking at the edge of d15. When black turns here, white can play this move, then a hanging connection, threatening a snapback, and then go out. So it's much easier to fix I shape this way. Therefore, hane first, and then one space jump, or just the tiger mouth. That's an option too. Playing the empty triangle is pretty ugly. Black can push along. Now white has to no-B again, and black can even push once again. So the shape is still kind of heavy for white. White creates a group that has to run with, and black is actually grabbing the winning chance here. But black protected against the cut, and now white can turn. Now if we go back to this, when hane, no-B, white will never connect d11. Always the shape point, one space jump or tiger mouth. Or play hane and push again, then even push one more time. These kind of shapes to create ice. So empty triangle must be avoided. Then jump, turn is good, push along, and the keima. Instead of keima, white should jump two space, so right in the middle of the three stones. this kind of shape to go out faster. Keima, it's approaching the top two stones, but not enough eye shape for the group. So black can think about the cap, then white still needs to play here. Black is keeping the top side, alright. For white is big to push here or to play a Keima to fix the group. Another option is to jump out from the bottom in order to try to reach those stones in the middle, but also set up some kind of moe on the bottom side. R8, it's a little bit like a secondary option because the bottom side is still much bigger. If white plays here L3 and black extends R8, white can still invade R10. And white can also expand the bottom side with this jump. So it's still more interesting to build this area than the small territory on the right side, which is not even clear is going to be black. Playing R8 kinda invites black on the bottom. So black can play L3, and when white makes a Shimari, black extends and weakens the F3 move. When white plays J3 to make a base, black can kick once. This is over concentrated for white, and now extend towards the corner. White defends, black comes out, white defends again, and black can also protect R10. So for this kind of territory here, white is losing all the potential on the bottom, or most of it. That's why it's always important to play in the most open places on the board. I mean, when you look at the board like right now, the distance between these two stones, it's much larger than the distance between the right stones. So the important side is the bottom, not the right. Or slightly important. Anyway, good came up for black to expand the top and attack this group on the left side. White comes out. That's fine. The wedge was a little bit risky. Black could play Atari, Atari again, and push. And now even if white cuts like this and tries to resist, in the center, it seems like the group will be surrounded and killed. But black played Atari from the right in order to keep the center and kind of lost the attack. So white shape is good and alive now. Actually, it's proper to play another move here to protect against the cut. But if white is confident that the group will live even when black cuts, then it's okay to go for big points. And still, L3 is a very large point. Try to cover the whole side. So black cuts, but impossible to kill that group. This kind of jump is to reduce the center, but it's more interesting to jump on the bottom, J4 or K4, in order to complete this territory. If black plays something in the middle, white can still come from the bottom side to reduce and also threaten to connect to H8. And if black plays somewhere in the center like that, it's still possible to get in from the right. So there are still two open doors in the moyo. Interesting move. Here white can think of the Kosumi. If black goes down, there's another Kosumi. When black connects, white connects, and the three stones are just heavy. And if black goes down, white separates. And with this Kosumi, white is trying to surround that group. When black attaches like this, just go up and then surround everything and try to kill it inside. This is a way to make use of the jump in the middle. Playing R6 is just to keep the territory. Black can attach now here, but black decided to run out first. That's not bad. Now white can peep, because this peep is connected to R4. So when black connects, white can jump along, and black is not going to separate here anymore. Playing like this, black can still consider this kind of attach. Now white has to go out, black connects, white pushes along, black can hane, Tsuki and hane to make some eye shape in the corner. But black push like this and turns. So black is just happy to run out. Here black should no-be because it creates cutting points. White needs to double up and then jump out like that. It's all safe. So the attach, white wedges, creates a few cutting points. Black is out, but the territory is kinda tiny. Now with this move, white is looking to cut around Q12. Yeah, black defended, very good. More interesting to play the double up at R10 because this creates a follow-up. Let's see, black plays somewhere in the middle. The follow-up is S12 to connect under. Playing this move, black can jump R10. So White is connected, but less points. Anyway, black was really busy to keep that territory in the center, which is not even that big. Here white can invade Sun, destroy more points. But okay, white is ahead, so white is playing very cautious. Very good to turn d3 first, then defend this area, fine. And in the corner, white can connect s17, but okay, that's just an endgame slight difference. Oh wait, tuck. Push first. Black has to go down, push again, and then block. The thing is, if black connects here, white has this nasty move and cut. Cut with the empty triangle. If black connects here, white cuts above and the group will die inside. So it's interesting to test black with this kind of move. Maybe the reflex for black will be to protect, to block, instead of going down. Another option is to push here, then this, then leave it like that, play away. Anyway, white has got a lot of territory, so nothing to worry about this game. Oh, why this move? To prevent Seki? Yeah. In that case, it's better to go down. And anyway, the Seki, it's not so big and it's Gote. Because playing this move, in the end, white will build 1, 2, 3 points. Maybe 4 if black also plays 019. But 3 for sure, right? So this is a 3 points in Gote. Now, this means that if white plays away and black goes for the Seki like this, black is actually taking away those 3 points. But in the meantime, white can push here and destroy some points on the side. So already it's nice compensation. Also, white can capture this stone, for example. So capturing here, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. So white lost 3 points in the top, got 7 points here. It's already 4 points extra, and there is also the idea of playing g19 and so on. Therefore, it's not interesting to worry about that Seki right now. I mean, the Seki, it's not very profitable for black anyway. This capture back is too early. The group is already alive. Capturing back here, it's worth 2 points. Captures 1 point and destroys 1 point. So playing Han, it's more interesting because if black connects the stone to make 2 points, again, the capture is 7 points. So yeah, push. Sente, very good. Sente again. Oh wait, tuck. Yeah, black has to block. Fine. Ah, no. Black was greedy. Black should connect here. When white pushes like this, black connects, white makes the points, and black resigns. Well, there's nothing for black to do, but here, white just damage a few more points in Sente, and it just feels good for white. This move is not necessary. I mean, well, there are no other big points right now, except for this one where black can throw in and then white needs to play inside. But if black goes s15, then connects under, all these moves on the outside are Sente for white. So playing this move, actually it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah yeah, okay, it's pretty big at this stage actually. But in general, if white plays away, black Hane in Sente instead of playing the inside move, which will end up Gote. But depends on the position. If that's the last thing to build. Oh, so here, white can play Atari. But in this case, black Atari from behind and Atari again. White connects, black captures. So yeah, not much to do. Now this throw-in is good. Because at the end, when this Atari is played, black will not connect. White is not able to connect. But white needs to play something like A16. Atari here is Sente. The capture. The Ko is small. It's half point. You know, you don't need to fight it right now. So right now, connect here because next there's an Atari. Black might play this. Atari, push again, unblock, connect. Atari here. And that co is not really important, in fact, because, oops, um, there's a co at e4. So, yeah, you can fight it now at the end, just before neutral points. I mean, why fight for half a point when there are still 1 and 2 points moves to be played? Oh, black defended inside. Let's see what happens if he doesn't. So white plays a peep, black connects, white plays Atari, black plays a snapback. Not necessary. This G18 was -1 point. So that's pretty much it. That co, it's also not important. The M17. It's better to connect this one, because when black captures this move, he's threatening a double Atari, so white needs to play inside. And it's better to connect solid, like this is not going to leave any threat. Playing this move, there is still an Atari here and another Atari like this. 2 co threats left behind. And yeah, capturing the co d12, it's -1 point for white, because there's a double Atari to protect. Therefore, it's more interesting to connect here, and then you don't need to play inside anymore. So the wedge, it's too early to connect f2, and actually it's better to connect c1, because when black plays Atari, white connects, and after all the neutral points are filled and the co is also taken, then white needs to play inside. But till then, no need to defend in advance. And yeah, here black should throw in once. Now this way, white builds 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. So if throw in capture, there is black didn't lose anything because white played inside. After the Atari, white can connect, white needs to protect here. Black can take the co, but locally it's already 6, 7, 8, 9 points instead of 11. So white is building 2 points less, and there's also the co. And that was it. White wins by 17 points or so. Well done on this win, but still some interesting endgame moves to reflect on. Enjoy the review and keep on winning.